So far what we have seen is a major subdivision under language varieties, that is diachronic and synchronic. Okay, so now we will jump to what are the branches that comes under synchronic study. Okay, if you are just checking this map, no, under synchronic you have various varieties of language. First one being dialect, second one is register, and third one is non-native varieties. And under dialects you have two types of things, that is regional dialect and social dialect. And again under register you have field, style and mood. So we will go one by one, starting from dialect. Okay, so what is dialect? Dialect is nothing but the language used by particular group of people. Okay, that is called as dialect. And under dialect, the first one that you are having, the regional dialect. So what is actually regional dialect? Is again the particular variety of language spoken by a group of people. And when you are talking about group of people here, it depends on to which geographical area the particular group belongs to. Okay, so that is why they have mentioned here as regional dialect. So already I define you what is a dialect. Dialect is nothing but a particular variety of language spoken by a group of people. And here dialect being divided into regional and social. So what is actually regional dialect is nothing but a variety of language spoken by particular geographical area, the people belonging to. Okay, for example, when you are talking about Tamil language, for your understanding I am just giving this example. So when you are talking about Tamil language is spoken throughout Tamil Nadu. But still, when you are checking the Tamil language spoken by Chennai people to that of Tirunelveli or Madurai people, the language will be different. Okay, so that is what is here regional dialect. So according to the particular geographical area, the group of people belonging to will speak a different type of the same language. Okay, so that is what is regional dialect. So you can check here the written notes, don't confuse yourself. So here what I have put as regional dialect. So here I have given three examples of English dialects. Okay, so according to the geographical area to which the people belong to, they speak varieties of English. Okay, so one variety of English is Yorkshire, and you have also Kentish, Derby. Okay, apart from the varieties of English within England, you also have national varieties of English. So as English is spoken throughout the world, we have national varieties of English language also. Okay, so what type of national varieties of English do you have is Indian English. Okay, so the language that is English spoken in India is a variety of English, and that English is called as Indian English. And the same English spoken in America, that is again a variety of English, and that is called as American English. And the same English spoken in Australia, that is a type or variety of English which is called as Australian English. So, and again you have varieties of English that is spoken Canada, and that is called as Canadian English. So this types of or varieties of English, no, which is spoken throughout the world, that is called as national varieties of English. Okay, and coming to the point, that is Indian English. So when you are talking about Indian English, that again will be subdivided into various varieties of Indian English. Okay, so how do you get varieties of Indian English? It depends on the regional language. For example, the Tamil people, how they speak English will be different from the North Indians, how they speak English. Okay, that is the one who is speaking Tamil, speaking English will be different from the other person who is having the mother tongue as Hindi or Malayalam. The way they speak English will be different. So thus you have varieties of Indian English itself. Okay, clear? So when you're going into Canada, no, again in Canada also you will have varieties of English within that country. So these are all the varieties of English which comes under regional dialect. Okay. So now we'll go to the second subdivision under dialect, that is social dialect. Okay, so don't confuse the regional dialect. We have seen the various varieties within England, and also we have seen national variety, and again we have seen varieties of Indian English. Okay, now we'll go to the second branch of dialect, that is called the social dialect. So when we are talking about social dialect, it is nothing but the varieties of a particular language that depends on education, occupation, and socio-economic status of the particular speaker. So depending on the three, that is education, occupation, and socio-economic status, we have varieties of a particular language. And again, when we are talking about social dialect, it is again divided into two types. Okay, as I have put up here, the social dialect. Okay, the social dialect is divided into two types, that is class and caste. So you know what is class and caste, isn't it? So depending on the social class, the particular individual or group of individual belonging to the variety of language will be different, and such type of variations are called as class. Okay, class dialect. And when you're talking about caste, so depending on the caste to which a particular group of people belonging to, the variety of language will differ, and such type of variations are called as caste dialect. Okay, and this social dialect, no, it is also called as sociolex. Okay, the other name for social dialect is called as sociolex. Okay, so depending on the social class, I have put up a few example in English language. Okay, so depending on the social class, whether the particular individual belongs to upper class, middle class, or lower class, the language variations will be there. Okay, so a person who belongs to lower class, no, in England I'm talking about, they speak a particular variety of English, and that variety of English is called as Cockney. Okay, Cockney, that is called as Cockney language or Cockney English. And when you're talking about upper class people in England, they speak a very stylistic type of English, and that is called as posh English. Posh English, POSH. Okay, and when you're talking about the middle class people in England, they talk a particular variety of English which is called as estuary, ESTUARY. So these are the three varieties of English in England depending on the class. So if the person belongs to low class, he speaks Cockney. If the person belongs to middle class, he speaks estuary. If the person belongs to upper class, he speaks posh English. So I think now you will be well aware of what do you mean by language variations, and diachronic and synchronic study of language variation. And under synchronic study of language variation, we have seen that it is broadly subdivided into dialect, register, and non-native varieties. And now so far what we were seeing is under dialect. Okay, I gave you what do you mean by dialect. Dialect is nothing but study of particular group of people, I mean study of language used by particular group of people. And under dialect we have two branches, that is regional dialect and social dialect. Okay, and regional dialect is nothing but language used by particular group of people belonging to a particular geographical area. And under regional dialect we have seen three varieties of regional dialect in England, that is Yorkshire, Kentish, and Derby. And apart from the varieties within England, we have also national varieties like Indian English, American English, Australian English, and Canadian English. And again, when you're talking about Indian English, you have varieties of Indian English depending on the regional language. Okay, and after seeing regional dialect, we went to the social dialect. Okay, social dialect is nothing but language variations depending on the particular set of people having education, occupation, and socio-economic conditions. Okay, so depending on all those three, we have varieties of language which is called as social dialects or sociolects. And under social dialects you have two types, that is class and caste. Okay, so class is nothing but depending on the social class, when the language varies, that is called as class dialects. Okay, and under class dialects, when we are talking about English language, you have three types, that is low class, and that people speak Cockney; middle class, and that people speak Estuary; and upper class, and those people speak Posh English. Okay, so since we don't have caste in England, we don't have any variations of caste dialects in the language of English. But when we are talking about India, we have variations in language depending on the caste.